everyone, my name is Jess, and today I'm going to share with you 5 things that you can start doing or continue to do to be a better salesperson going into next year. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Okay everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button below. It would help me out a lot, and you'll be reminded that every single Monday I do post new content. Okay, so you are here because you are wondering, what am I personally doing to get ready for the new year, and what am I going to continue to do? What am I going to stop to do? And I've broken it down into 5 things. Number 1 would be to set clear goals. I am a type of person that going into January, it's not a time to do resolutions or things like that. It's more of I need this mental reset to either continue to do things, just being mindful. And how I am being mindful is setting goals. And you might be thinking, Jess, goals and resolutions are really the same thing. Don't trick us here. But what I mean is, it's not like there's a timeline. Is I want to be more meaningful, or I want to take more vacation this year. It's kind of setting intentions, if you will. And if you don't believe me that intentions and resolutions are really the same thing, then move on to number 2. But I do think it is good for your selling career. It is good for your work career to stay focused, not be jaded, not be bitter about your career. Is really, how do we achieve what we want to achieve this year based on personal or business developmental goals. Number 2 would be to stay informed. The industry in sales and technology is constantly changing. How do you stay informed? And are you going to take time once a week to stay informed of what your competition's doing? What is the organization doing? How are we combating this type of solution with yours? It's so important to stay informed on industry trends and what everybody else is doing. Number 3 would be to enhance communication skills. So if you've been here since the beginning, and if you haven't, go back to my first video, which is probably 150 or 160 videos before this one, and you can hear how my communication skills have evolved. Sometimes it's not the best, and sometimes it's gotten better. I am my worst critic about how I communicate, and I'm looking at myself right now, how I'm communicating. So I think it's really good to either ask your peers around you, how am I communicating? Is it clear? Is it concise? Is it all over the place? What is making sense? The people that really stand out in my eyes are the best communicators in the room. Sometimes they don't know everything, but they know how to articulate their message. So that would be something to hone in on and focus on for the new year. Now, number 4 would be to invest in professional development. I got off a call a couple weeks ago and I said, hey, did you know that this organization pays $5,000 or roughly $5,000 per year for professional development? That means certificate, courses, university, college, language lessons, whatever it might be. Now is the time to do that, right? Why do you keep pushing it off and pushing it off? Because of time. Even if you do 1 day a week, 1 to 2 hours a week on professional development of learning a new skill or maintaining a skill that you might have had that you've lost touch with, that will help you in your career in 2024. And lastly, build and nurture relationships, whether this is customer relationships, partner, internal, external, family, whatever it might be. I know that I always need to strike a balance with relationships and networking, especially in a time of uncertainty in your career. Networking and building these types of relationships will always help you during your next phase or your next step in your career. So I think it's important to at least have one time per week internally networking with someone, 1 per week externally networking with someone, and then maintaining your customer relationships at a minimum 3 times a week, seeing or talking to them in person or by Zoom. So those would be my 5 things that I would work on going into the new year, of really having a reset of how do I be the best salesperson or sales role, or maybe going into a sales role for 2024. If this is my last video of 2023, I want to say thank you. Thank you for showing up for me. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for giving me a thumbs up. Thank you for commenting, giving the feedback. It has been a true honor to be just part of this community. I did not believe we would be here 3 years ago. I really thought I would just practice my communication skills. And it's just been nice, right? This is my getaway from my family and my kids, that I can just sit here in front of a camera and feel like I'm talking to like such a great group of supporters. Some of you show up every single week and you comment, and it means a lot to me. Even if it's 1 person, 2 people, whatever it is, I really want to say thank you. And it's been such a fun ride. And if you're wondering what my plans are and goals for YouTube next year going into 2024, it would be this. I love doing it. I would love to do more than once a week. I don't know how feasible that is with my schedule and work life, but it's a goal. It's a goal to double down with YouTube, and I can't wait to do that alongside you. So if you like this video and have a happy new year, I would love a thumbs up and a subscribe from you, and I will see you next year. Take care.